Lithuanian government denounced a violation of its airspace and closed the frontier with Belarus and Russia.
And place their troops on high alert.
The unknown object that was shot down during the exercise turned out to be a Russian drone. The official line is that it was shot down to prevent an air collision with our jets training nearby. But the Russians refused to go along with that story and maintained that it was flying on their side of the border.
But it was flying on the wrong side of the border, right?
Well, it was hit in the Lithuanian airspace, but ended up a few meters on the other side of the frontier. So, as you can imagine, they jumped on the occasion to create their own narrative. In any case, the Lithuanian government has closed their borders with Belarus and Kaliningrad until the end of the investigations. As a response, the Russians have placed all their troops at the border on high alert and sent a quote-unquote military convoy carrying humanitarian aid to Kaliningrad. They are approaching the town of Lazdiche as we speak.
And nobody thought about stopping them?
It's a tricky situation. The Lithuanians cannot block humanitarian convoys without breaking international treaties.
Humanitarian, my ass. We can't let that happen. The so-called humanitarian convoy is like spitting in our face. Williams, what are our units in the area?
A striker company from 2nd Cav is training nearby. If they move it once, they should be able to intercept the convoy before it reaches the city of Lazdiche.
This isn't much, but it'll have to do. Dispatch them immediately.
General, don't you see what's happening? The drone, the convoy, half the Russian army are on high alert on the other side of the frontier. This whole situation could very well be a false flag operation. If you rush into this convoy with blazing guns, this would certainly give them a justification for a strong military response.
They wouldn't dare. They're only testing our resolve. So we'll put ourselves in their way, make a show of force, and watch them go crawl back under their rock.
And what will you do if they don't stop?
The city of Lazdiche is a vital crossroad to reinforce Lithuania. If they take control of it, we have no way to defend Vilnius in case of invasion. We cannot take the risk to let that happen.
Sir, Striker Company responded. They are already in sight of Lazdiche and are awaiting orders.
Thank you, Major. Let's go, Commander. We have a lot on our plate.
Been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose, then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
The convoy is approaching. We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Striker awaiting orders. Logistics ready.
We are holding the crossroad, General. They are approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Negative. Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here, and they'll back off.
Jump out! Need supplies?
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
Roger. Moving the next way.
I guess they weren't expecting us. Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back, or they try to pass in force.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left.
Tanks are dead.
What are they
We're in the
doing?
missile age now.
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads.
Moving out.
Show them we're not here by accident.
Personal carrier
Don't forget to
here.
call reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Looks like we got us a convoy. Striker at your command, sir. Moving there now. Copy. Relocating.
First crossroad secured.
On the road again. ATGM carrier ready.
They've stopped again.
Do not engage unless fired upon.
Second crossroad secured, sir. Enemy soldiers have dismounted from the trucks and started moving in our direction. We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Hold your fire! This is a game of chicken. Whoever shoots first takes the blame.
And whoever gets shot first dies. Williams, drop a bomb on the road in front of them as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
Our drone has been shot down.
It's clear they're not coming to shake hands. You're authorized to engage, Commander.
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied. If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there. I scrambled jets to provide fire support, but they won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Roger, moving to next waypoint. Anti-armor, here. Logi here, send traffic. Cargo truck ready. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Let's jump that. Striker here. Engaging armor.
force has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They are accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of their strikers to avoid their fire.
Striker here. Go ahead. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Mortar ready. Send mission. Call for fire received. Fly truck ready to transport. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave. Dumping cargo. Vehicle hit! Holy shit, that was troop transport reporting in. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Smoke screen deployed. My truck's been hit. Need repairs. Order engaged. What are your orders?
Our flank is completely overwhelmed. Miller, if you think you can try a diplomatic approach to convince them to return to Russia, now would be the time.
Glory, go!
A handful of Lithuanian units have arrived, and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Vehicle status is red.
I love big guns. Need some heavy firepower? Weapons team ready. Weapons team standing by. Rock up, we're moving! Heavy weapons ready. Get your asses in that building!
Striker here. We're combat ready. Striker, engaged in combat. All bullet catchers, disembark. Combat vehicle here. We're engaged. Striker in combat.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
They're just asking to be beaten. Williams, contact the Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers. Those PCH-2000s will come in handy.
Our vehicle can't take much
At
more
once,
damage.
sir.
Don't stay here. Drive. Smoke deployed. All trench monkeys, dismount. Order ready. Send coordinates.
Weapons team at your orders.
Artillery
Sir,
to hand.
the Lithuanian artillery responded.
Establish a
One of their
base of
platoons
fire
is
in
already
that
on its way.
Order in
You can call it
combat.
as reinforcement, Commander.
Departing.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. One of those planes coming.
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Roger. We're on the move. Copy. Relocating. Put that hammer down! Move the fuck out! Full speed!
states.